me, it's a brilliant thing for Scottish football, because for me he is the best player in Scottish football.
And as we look at the league tables talk tonight, apparently Twitter's choking me about talk of Stephen Thompson come back at St Mirren.
No, there's no chance of that. No.
Tam, one of our previous winners for team and manager of the day, Martin Loughlin from East Kilbride, is on the phone now, and we're going to have a quick word with him. Martin, this story just keeps going and going and going. So first of all, let's start with today's game, how it all panned out for you.
Sure, just before we start on that, Big Tomo was right. I played with Partick Thistle. It was a Harry Rags or the Jags. I don't know what yous were on about.
The Maryhill Magyars.
Never heard it.
You're kidding. I can't believe that two former Scottish international footballers, international, did I say that? They've played it.
Player, Stuart, come on.
Martin, Tam Cowan and I witnessed your only goal ever for St Johnstone.
I think it was my only performance ever.
Aye, it was a great goal. We were on a public park against Shamrock Rovers, was it?
Shamrock Rovers,
yeah. Yeah, excellent.
I think that was my only game for St Johnstone, Stuart.
Was it? Aye?
I think so, aye. I was due a signing on fee after 10 games, so there was no chance I was getting that.
Well,
so how did your game go today,
Martin? A big time today. What was it? 26 in the bounce, yeah?
26 games in a row, and for part-time players, it's a terrific record. And it's not even just unbeaten, it's wins. The boys have been fantastic for me since I took over, and believe it or not, I lost my first game at East Kilbride when I took over.
Right.
The boys have took it on and they've been terrific for me.
But before you get carried away, I mean, East Kilbride, you did lose 2-0 to a Ronnie Dyla team last season, so...
Tam, I can't take
does that take the shine off it?
I wasn't there. It was Billy Ogilvie was the manager then. Come on, I can't take that.
Now, Martin, sadly, the thing we were talking about, of course, and this came to light when Cammy Bell sensationally saved 3 penalties for Dundee United in a matter of minutes, and Guinness Book of Records came out and said that they can only recognise football records when it happens in a country's top flight. So is the world at large even going to know about East Kilbride's endeavours?
Well, I think you'll tell everybody, Tam. I think you'll tell everybody. But we can only beat what's in front of us. I'll let other people argue if it's going to be recognised or not. We'll just keep the run going, and it's the old cliche, we've played one game at a time, and we've done very well.
Right,
so we can only play at the level we're at.
So who did you beat today, and who is the team that lies in wait for the record?
Well, we beat Vale Leven today, and to be honest, it was our worst performance of the season. It took up to the last 5 minutes or something to get the goals. We were actually down 2-1. And I don't know if it's just the press of the week, everybody talking about it that got to us a wee bit, although I find it sometimes it's a bit disrespectful to talk about records when you've got another team to play. It's all about the 3 points and concentrating on that. But next week we've got BSC, who I see have had a tremendous win today, so that'll be a hard game as well.
Right,
yeah.
Okay. And looking at the bigger picture, Martin, I mean, this is the Lowland League, obviously, that you're coasting, and that'll be, you would ultimately, we don't want to kind of croy or anything, but ultimately you would face the winners of the Highland League for a shot at somebody dropping out the senior leagues, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, but East Kilbride are an ambitious club. We know exactly where they want to go. The owners are ambitious. They've got a lot of people work hard behind the scenes. So their ultimate aim is to get into the top flight of Scottish football. There's 80,000 people in East Kilbride, so I think they deserve a football team. We're just going to try our best this season. We've started the season extremely well. The record's great, but at the end of the day, we've not won anything yet.
Right. Now, Martin, have to leave you with this difficult question. You look in the dressing room, you look at the team there available to you. Could Jim Loughlin get in the team?
Well, I was going to ask Tom while we're on the line if he wants to get the books back out as well.
How's Jim getting on anyway, Martin?
Jim's
not been in touch with him for a while.
I've tried to get him up to take the defenders, but it's not happening as of yet.
Right. Tell him I was asking for him.
I'll do it.
But you're kind of saying you wouldn't give him a game now, is that it? Your own brother?
He would maybe make a bench. I can't change a winning team.
Martin, have a good night. That's Martin Loughlin there, manager East Kilbride. Now, Tam, you raised a very, very interesting thought that could it be for the first time in Scotland that one of our big new towns, East Kilbride, Livingston came but they were a relocated team, Could they come up through the pyramid and up through the ranks and become a force in Scottish
Well,
football?
it would be very, very interesting because, as Martin's saying, and everybody knows, certainly anybody that's ever driven through it even knows how big East Kilbride is, and it appears to be getting bigger and bigger. And I'd love for any of our statistician friends out there to tell us what is the biggest town or city, let's say in the UK, you can start with Scotland if you like, that doesn't actually have a senior football team. East Kilbride must be right up there.
Aye.
So there's definitely a gap in the market. Of course,
Yeah.
East Kilbride is absolutely flooded with, I think, almost in order, you would say, a bit of the Rangers Celtic split. There's also quite a lot of Motherwell fans up in East Kilbride. And, who is it keeps rattling something there?
Not guilty.
Who is it?
Aye.
That was really annoying.
I
There
can
was that
hear
you,
it.
Stuart? I could hear it as well. There's a mice in the studio. No, but there we go. But you mind that one about a guy goes to a chemist, say any condoms half an inch in length, and a lassie says, "What?" She says, "I would only fit a mouse." He says, "I know the house is full of them." You reminded me of that, right? If you can stop squeaking, really irritating. Is East Kilbride the biggest place in Scottish, British, European or world football that doesn't have a senior football team? And we'll see if Martin Loughlin can put that right this time next year.